girls, guess what? My new friend is a vegan. Can you believe it?
Wow, I don't know anything about being vegan.
I think I might know a little bit about being vegan. I have a great idea. We should all get together and invite her over for lunch.
That sounds wonderful. Let's make chicken Alfredo. It's my favorite dish.
Emily, that is not vegan.
But what should we prepare that our new friend will enjoy?
What if we construct a traditional plant-based dish? I bet that would be perfect in creating the best vegan dish for her to enjoy.
We can do a chicken Alfredo with no chicken.
We can substitute the chicken for
Avocados, my favorite. Yes, an avocado Alfredo with zucchini noodles.
Perfect.
Sounds great. Hi, my name is Jacqueline Cropper.
I'm Courtney Poe.
And I'm Emily Greenwell. We are proud to be passionate and hardworking members of the Mason County FCCLA chapter. In order to successfully complete our project of the Food Innovations category, we were required to rely on the FCCLA planning process. Our first step was to
Identify our concerns.
Our main concern is that many modern families are not aware of or do not include plant-based ingredients into their most commonly prepared traditional dishes.
As students at Mason County High School, it has been brought to our attention that there is a lack of knowledge on plant-based options for traditional dishes. Some of our friends have explored vegan meals, so we were looking to help them.
The next step in the FCCLA planning process is to
Set a goal.
As members of FCCLA, we felt obligated to come up with and create a traditional dish with a plant-based twist.
We followed the guidelines for our Star Events project by developing the recipe, creating focus groups, performing taste tests, and modifying our recipe.
This dish appeals to our target audience, which is teens who are willing to learn more about living a healthy lifestyle.
After we set our goal, we used our planning process to
Form a plan.
Our project was successful because we involved various FCCLA members from our chapter to incorporate something new into their everyday lives, such as combining a vegan twist on a traditional dish.
We began our project in October of 2019 and will continue to use this project throughout the school year.
We completed our project at Mason County High School.
There is no way that our project would have been successful if it weren't for teamwork and support from each other. We considered each and every idea until we decided on a recipe that would work best for our group under the circumstances we were under.
We worked extremely well together and made this project manageable.
We can assure you that we would not be here or be as involved with our project if it weren't for our phenomenal advisors.
The cost for our avocado Alfredo with zucchini noodles and display is moderate and attainable.
To pay for our project, we used money that was generously donated to our chapter, as well as money that was conducted from fundraisers in the fall.
Although we modified our recipe and purchased items to make our display presentable, the total cost of our project was still reasonable. The total cost of this was $12.51.
Our group evaluated our project by reflecting upon it and determining needs for improvement by using comments from our focus and taste testing groups.
The next step of the planning process is the best part, and that is to act.
To begin our project, we met with Mrs. Roberts and Mrs. Kearns to discuss what ingredients and equipment we would need to make this avocado Alfredo with zucchini noodles.
After speaking with them, they suggested that we researched an adequate amount of information to prepare our group for the task proposed.
After multiple hours of searching the internet, we developed our prototype recipe, which you can view on our display right here.
Ingredients in the original recipe are basil, garlic, zucchini, yeast, pepper, salt, olive oil, and almond milk.
We purchased these ingredients at our local grocery store and met to try the original and prototype recipe.
After this, Ms. Roberts talked to us about the safety precautions that she expected us to recall from the Family and Consumer Science class.
We decided that it was extremely necessary to work in a clean and sanitized work area and that you should always wash and prepare your hands before doing anything in the kitchen.
You should always use clean utensils and cutting boards, keep cold foods cold, and hold utensils such as knives properly.
Also, it is important to make sure that all of your ingredients are fresh and not expired, and to secure loose clothing and hair.
We then gathered all of the equipment that was needed for preparing the recipe, which included
a large bowl, measuring spoons, a mixing spoon, and knife,
measuring cups, a stove, a large pan, salad tongs,
a food processor, and a spiralizer.
We used the recipe that we developed to properly formulate a delicious avocado Alfredo with zucchini noodles. This included multiple steps to make our final product.
As our first modification, we realized that we needed to add another ingredient that would hold the structure of the avocado Alfredo with zucchini noodles together.
After much debate and trial too, we decided to add tofu to add some flavor. Tofu is a soybean product made from the curds of soy milk.
This was successful and added flavor to the avocado Alfredo with zucchini noodles.
We asked some teachers and students to perform an informal taste test so we could have some feedback.
They decided that the avocado Alfredo with zucchini noodles tasted good but needed something else to make it more presentable and add a touch of flavor.
Back to the drawing board we went. We brainstormed ideas on how to add color and some more flavor while making the avocado Alfredo with zucchini noodles more presentable. In order to achieve this, we added tomatoes.
For trial 3, we asked multiple FCCLA members to be a part of our focus group and perform a taste test.
We informed this group that the ingredients could impose yeast or nut allergies.
No one had a problem with the ingredients, so then we supplied each person with an evaluation form.
On the form, students were asked to identify if they liked the avocado Alfredo with zucchini noodles or not, if they liked the texture, how they would rate the dish on a scale from 1 to 10, what they liked and what they didn't like.
We also gladly welcome suggestions at the bottom of the form.
Also, the students were asked whether or not they would purchase this product from their local grocery store.
In addition, we asked Ms. Roberts to film the taste test so we could see the reactions of the focus group firsthand.
Trial 3 was a great success. We felt that the tofu and tomatoes added really accounted for making this dish plant-based and fantastic.
Finally, we were done and gave our product the name of Green Pasta for a Green World.
The title accounts for not only the color, but also the meaning behind our dish.
Not only does our green pasta for a green world dish taste delicious, we are providing essential nutrients from several of the ingredients.
These include vitamins from the avocado and protein from the zucchini. Who knew such a small dish could be so nutritious?
To complete our project, we wanted to make our packaging appealing to our audience. You can clearly see on our package that we have included the product name, ingredient list, allergy warnings, and consumption instructions.
The last and final step of our planning process is to
Follow up.
Throughout each stage of this process, we sat down with our FCCLA advisor to discuss our successes, concerns, and changes that needed to be made.
It was great to see suggestions in writing and on video from our focus groups on how to make green pasta for a green world better. In all, we modified our recipe 2 times based on focus group feedback.
Overall, this project was a great and wonderful experience.
We would like to genuinely thank everyone who helped us in this journey.
Also, we would like to thank you all for your time and consideration while listening to our presentation.